I regret to inform you all. Forward. Oh man. That's not what I said. I said for. Oh man. What? Does text-to-speech not know the name of the statement? Florida man. Okay, there we go. It's Fox time, everybody. Hello, welcome to the text-to-speech screws up the things I say stream. Your favorite live stream? Because I say so. You cannot go against my word. How's everyone doing today? I'm sorry to say, but this is a dictatorship now. You must do what I say or your boxes are forfeit. Hey Thistle, how's it going? Don't take any of that seriously, please. I'm not that evil, just a tiny bit, just a little bit evil. I'm currently waiting for my controller to fully charge. Because I actually forgot to charge it. Is everyone having a good day? You better be. You better be having a good day. Or else. Oh no, my ears are getting cut off, no. No, don't let that happen. You are having a good day. Good, you are spared. Or else what? Or else your fridge would be 4 foot. I said forfeit. Whatever text-speech does what text-to-speech does, and we cannot stop it. It's its text-to-speech's world and we're all living in it. You guys want to know how I was today? What sort of emotions I was feeling today? You guys want to know? Is there emotion that we all know? One that we've all felt before. I felt depressed. But not in the way of I don't want to stream. Not that kind of depressed which you know you guys. You know, I felt that before. But. The kind of depressed I felt today was. Oh hello. Oh yeah, I forgot I did this. The kind of depressed I felt today was. Sort of personal. Sort of personal, sort of like. Okay, how many of you guys are familiar with the Stop Killing Games initiative? I said Stop Killing Games initiative. How many of you guys are familiar with that? Because. So that actually is related to how I'm feeling today. It has nothing to do with the initiative itself, but like. More kind of a reason why it's so important, you know. So. Earlier today I was actually thinking about the Skylanders games. For anyone who isn't aware, I used to play those games as a kid and I still have a crap ton of figures. But what got me thinking about Skylanders? I don't remember, but there was one specific thought. About how two of them were released on tablets, and thanks to our technology that I barely understand how this works, I was able to play. Those games, I was able to play the tablet versions of those games, and for a while that was all I could do. We no longer had have the systems that were required to play it or play them. So I had to make do with a tablet, right? Which, you know, perfectly fine. This is all important because for you guys, like 10 years later, you can no longer play those versions of the games. They are just completely inaccessible. And you can't download them in any way, shape, or form. You can't do anything like. Let me just make sure I know who's on right now. Okay, it's just me. I'm screaming into the void. That's fine. You can't download the application with all the data. It's just impossible now. You literally can't, and as far as I know, no one has restored it. Yeah, that makes me upset because that also includes me for some reason. I don't know why, I'm just not able to play them anymore. I still have the applications on my tablet. But yep. Whenever I try to open them, it would say like device is not supported, or it's just plain crashes. So that honestly made me feel very depressed today. And it really reminded me of why the Stop Killing Games initiative is so important. Now I know that the initiative won't be able to fix that problem, and probably nothing ever will like at this point. Those versions of the games are completely gone. And there's no real way to recover them as far as I know. But I think it's very important that you know the initiative sees its goals through, and that we do get some semblance of change. So that way that sort of thing doesn't happen again, you know. Oh hey, free comment, how's it going? To summarize for anyone who just joined in. I was talking about the Skylanders games, specifically the ones that you could play on the tablet. But as of now, it's just impossible to play them on the tablet. It's literally impossible. You can't download the games anymore. And if you still have them installed, they don't work. And that makes me very upset because I actually played those versions of the games. Yeah, Skylanders was on the tablet. Like, you guys can look it up right now and you can actually find videos about it and like gameplay of it. So yeah, that's what got me down today. But enough about my depression. The best thing to cure depression is to beat up monsters with an oversized instrument. I am not even sure if you can call this an instrument. How do you even play this? What instrument do you guys think this is? Because it looks like a big stick. A Spanish guitar. Yeah, sure. Where's all the shrinks? Hold on, let me go into the training area so you guys can get like a good look at it. It looks like a solid harp. Does this look like a harp to you? Wait, I think it's like chimes. It might be chimes. Yeah. Or like bells, yeah. That might actually make sense. Hold on. What does that sound like? Kinda sounds like a xylophone. Okay, but then it plays a drum. It makes no sense. It's absolutely no sense at all. Oh hey, Drew, how's it going? It plays Jingle Bells with Archiveld's face. I'm sorry Megatron, gotta get the name right because text-to-speech hates names. You've been noticed. Congratulations, you have been noticed by the streamer. My tactical mission. My tactical espionage plans have been discovered. Abandoned mission. Hey, leave behind any cardboard boxes, will you? Right, so. The cure for the depression I'm feeling today is playing Monster Hunter. That's the only cure. It's the only medicine that will actually do something. Nothing gets by me, you know, except the things that do. Hey, Tyrant, how's it going? You know what my cure for depression is? I'm guessing ice cream. I was close. I was very, very close. You might not think it, but those things are synonymous. So like usual I have no goal today. I'm just here to vibe. Okay, that's actually a pretty sick glamour. That's pretty cool. Now the question is, how shall we vibe today? It's a really cool helmet. It is. Wait, you can change the color of the scales now. Hola. Well, I have to say.
Do you have any requests?
I must bear witness to this revelation. You actually can. That's really cool. Kind of wish more of the armor sets would do that. That would actually be really nice. Behold, I am darkness. Wait, that means I'm stinky. Wait, no. I spy a thistle. Where be the thistle? Where do it be? There it be. What are we wearing today? I want to see what we're wearing now. Come back here. Come back here. I must judge the fashion. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's actually. Okay, I know you're a very new player when it comes to Monster Hunter, but your fashion's on point. Like, that's really cool. I like that a lot. Oh, these guys, these are cats. They look like this because of the seasonal festival. This is a fashion game for me. It's a fashion game for everyone. Speaking of, I haven't actually made any fashion lately. Ever since I made this outfit, I kind of just stuck with it. You know what? Should our goal be fashioned? Should we all just come up with new fashion today? Yes. It's very tempting. That's really cool too. Hold on. Now I have to see. We must acquire a new drip. Hold on, wait, I gotta show all the drip I already have. Alright, this is an old set. This was me trying to replicate a sort of Gundam look. I feel like I only partially succeeded. This one I just like in general. I just like this outfit. Fashion show. You know what? This is a fashion show. This is Fashion Hunter now. There's another one I got just because I like it. I might try to do something with it at some point. Helmet is not supposed to be there. There we go. It does kind of look like Lucatile, doesn't it? Let's see, what else do we have? Alright, you guys know this one. I was wearing this one for weeks. Again, the helmet is not supposed to be there. This one is just the evil armor set. The big evil one with the... Not even sure what you call these. They flop around everywhere. It's kind of gross. It's Cthulhu. Oh, I remember this one. This one was supposed to be like Norse warrior kind of thing. I actually like this one. I don't know why I never used it. I think this one looks really nice. Let's see, what else do I have? You like the mini sword. I don't remember how I got that. It's just kind of there. Hey. Might be a part of the armor itself. Alright, next we have what you guys already know what I've been wearing for a month. Looks like an ancient Greek era swords. Kind of does, but you can see the sort of Norse patterns on it. Oh yeah, this is the Optimus Prime armor set. And of course, this one is just because I love the silly alligator guy. I love his armor. You know what? Where is it? There it is. I don't know where this for a moment. And maybe figure out some new fashion.
Do you have any requests?
I think that would be a good idea. What sort of fashion can I get up to today? Other than evil. Oh, this is like an angelic armor set. Oh no, I've turned blue. LOL. What if I did this? Well, if I actually did this. Oh hey, Trunks fan, how's it going? Yeah, it's been a hot minute since we've seen you. What if I was just blue? I was just nothing but boo. What if I did that? Wait, actually. Actually looks kind of nice. Hold on. Hold on, I kind of like that. Comes with a little shield. Not sure how much I like that. Wait, what if I... What if I merge that with the banana waste? Hold on, I'm cooking. I think I'm cooking. I need to go to legs. What's the good pair of legs for this? For like the gold and blue. Definitely not these. Sorry, I'm being distracted right now. I don't mean to ignore you guys. We need to solve fashion. Once again, how are you doing, Trunks? I can change the color of these to gold, right? I don't know, nothing is really jumping out at me right now. I mean, there's the normal banana legs. Wait, hold on, that might actually be cool. It's not nearly as reflective as the rest of the armor. But... oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I do kind of like that. That does look kinda neat. I would have to change. I'd have to change the gold part to blue, but I don't think you can. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on, that's kind of interesting. Hold on, I might actually have something here. I might have an amazing idea. Okay, now it feels correct. Now it's coming together. Okay, what to do for the arms? Change the pigment of the legs. Try and make that blue as well. Yeah, there we go. Kind of go for a darker blue. Top ones. Okay, try to make it match the rest. Think that works. Let's see the waist. Let me see about the waist. I can make it blue actually, that does look nice. Now the arms. What to do with the arms? It's a little too much blue. The arms. Maybe I should make those gold. Yeah, there we go. I got like a little bit of an off gold, I'd say. There we go. I like this. This actually looks pretty cool. Let's.
Should I begin?
Watch this.
First, let's make as much as we can. If we haven't made everything already. Alright, I need Steve parts. I completely forgot the helmet. That's fine, I don't really need the helmet. What else do I need? I already have these two, so that's not a problem. So I think I just need some Steve parts.
Oh, good. Very good.
Alright, we have our goal, everyone. We're fighting Steve.
Yeah.
Alright, it's just you and me, Tyrant. We're fighting Steve. Do I have Steve ?
Of course. Come back anytime.
I don't. Is there one up right now? Yes, there is, but he's tempered. I mean, I'll risk it, I guess. Wait, I don't need food. I'm already full on food.
Make sure you're prepared.
Oh, welcome back, Thistle. How's it going? It is going. Our goal for today is fashion. Blood, blood, nightmare, blood free from the nightmare. Fear the old blood. I'm sorry, I had to. I had to get the bloodborne jokes in. You win instantly, correct? If you have the right fashion, you immediately win. That's just the rules, you know. How's it going, Red? Also, you guys are free to create fashion as well. And you are free to tell me what fashion you want to make. I think I said it before, but at some point we need to do like some kind of like. We need to do a stream that is entirely fashion in Monster Hunter. Can't join because you're touching grass. How could you? How could you do that? How dare you? In fact, how dare you touch grass? You're not allergic to it, right? Is it possible to be allergic to grass? I don't know. Is grass allergies real? I'm sorry. What is grass? What does grass feel like? It feels like being attacked by thousands of tiny swords, except they do no damage. How many of you guys know about the horse girl game? You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know about the horse girl game. I'll be honest, I actually did try it out for a little bit. Like, I'm not making that up. I did actually try it out and it's literally just Tamagotchi. Like, I'm not joking, it's just Tamagotchi and that's not a bad thing. Like, I actually like it because of it. Oh crap, I am bleeding. Hi. Hi. How's it going, Mr. Steve? Can you not hurt me? It's Tamagotchi with extra gambling. Okay, I am in danger right now. I might need to focus and not think about how adorable Harley is. Stop slapping me. Stop it. Oh my god. I actually did try it out for a little bit for the racehorse game, where the racehorses are adorable anime characters. And I didn't need to know that. Oh god. I was distracted.
We've been given more supplies. Check your sacred's pouch.
I was thinking about how adorable Harley is and her little crunch animation. Okay, there we go. He's genuinely the hardest. Not in a fair way. He just so far is doing a lot of damage for no reason. I am right underneath him. I don't want to be right underneath him. I haven't even done anything to him. Can you stop? Hold on, I'm getting my traps. The double swipe is what you have to worry about the most. I really hate that he delays the second hit. He's just like, oh, here it comes, here comes. It's gonna be here any second now. You never know when. I'm just going to hit him. And he decides he's just gonna hit me. Hey, let go of my tyrant. Are you kidding me? Leave me alone. I want to be clear, not mad at any of you guys. That was just off. Such a bad place to fight him.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's where he spawns. And we need to fight him because I want his fashion. Fashion is too strong. Okay. Let's think about what we're bringing. I have 2 traps and I have 2 bombs. I need to make more bombs. They will be yours, my friend. Maybe try luring him out? That might actually be a good idea, yeah. Take those. I need to buy some barrels. So I can make bombs. Say so, they will be yours, my friend.
What I expect from my most valued customer. Don't be a stranger now.
Okay, how do I make the big bombs? Oh, I have more than enough. There we go. Oh, hey, Dave, how's it going? Okay, so new plan. We lure him out from that enclosed area into a more open area. What area? I'm not entirely sure yet. Just one where we have room to breathe. What's happening today? Okay, so we're attempting to create fashion. One bomb. Our Steve is not playing nice. Steve does not want to play nice, so we're going to have to not play nice ourselves. That totally makes sense. That's true. We should drag them over there some way. We get a lot of damage on him. We drag him over there, crush him with the rocks, then beat the crap out of him. And it is open enough. Cheap. Where we can easily fight him there. And crush him with more rocks if we haven't used all the rocks already. I don't know if that's going to do anything, but we'll try. We should probably also lower him into other areas with traps we can use. Like any area with a boulder.
A supply ship.
With the boulder.
Hope you find something useful.
Sorry for the rest, that is not an issue, Steve, he's just mean. Come over here, buddy. To the nice rocks. Okay. Time for phase 2. Phase 2 of my ingenious plan. Shock trap. Right, phase 3. For Kim to be over here. Come over here, sir. There you go. Wait, no. Okay, that was my mistake, but it's fine. What are you doing up there? Excuse me. Ah, crap. Alright, pitfall crap. Once he lands, he's right on top of it. Guy's trapped. Get him trapped. There we go. What happened? He didn't even touch you. How am I alive? How am I alive right now? Yes, this is Steve. Steve is more like an angry pine cone than he is a bird. Okay. Let's get him out of here. Alright, let's drag him down. Someplace around with a rock. Over here. There are several rocks here. There we go. Alright, remember to use the rocks. Oh wait, we can flash him too. There we go. Aw, come on. Okay, I'm fine. I should really bring jerky with me. Is there jerky in this all I got? Alright, does anyone else have hold on? You can use rations. Wait, really? I heard a wound open. Will that knock him over? Of course he had to. Okay, at the very least, this is progress. We're actually getting somewhere this time. Now drop the boulder. Or not. He desired to move. Oh god, that could have hit me. Stop being angry. You've been angry for too long, Steve. Come on. Hey, why you got that guy? He did nothing to you. Steve is a bully. That's what he is. Oh, is someone tired? What's the little guy? Hit him. Hit him now. I see another round. No, no, no. Not today. Oh, he's almost dead. Alright, please don't insult this monster. I feel like it's just going to make it even more angry. That's the last thing we need right now. GG, everyone that was. That was a stressful fight. We're not doing that again. We're doing normal, Steve.
Can't let it go to waste.
Steve, more like. If it's. Got him. We are not doing that again. I hate a login bonus. That's nice. Is he really that challenging tempered? He is if. He is if you fight a 5-star tempered. Okay, this time. This time we just fight a normal Steve.
Make sure you're prepared.
I don't. I don't want pain. Does anyone want to arm wrestle? So like I said before, the entire goal today is just fashion. Unfortunately, Steve currently is in the way of that. I think I need the what do you call it? I need the plate, I think, for him. I remain undefeated. It's the Kingdom Hearts 2 strategy. Honestly, I never really liked fighting Steve to begin with. Even in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, I never really liked fighting Steve, and that was that was the first time he was ever in any of the games. But you know, that was the first time I ever actually fought him. It was a disaster. It kind of feels like no matter what game he's in, Steve is always a problem for me. And I just don't know why. Not a Steve fan, really not. Laggy as powder. Okay, I will say yeah, he's better in the desert. But I'm not sure if that's really saying much because the Dunes map has a lot more open space. Like most of this map. Like if we purely fought him out here. I will. Wouldn't have an issue, right? Like no issue at all. We only fight him out here in the open areas. Of course, problem with that. We don't. Steve really likes being in enclosed spaces in this game. And it's kind of annoying. Steve. Steve. Listen to me, Steve. You need to stop. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of him. I swear, stop hitting me with your stupid little light. Claw swipe attack. He just wants to give you a little boot. I'd prefer you if you didn't. I don't like it when he boops my sneak. It doesn't feel nice. It feels sharp and painful. Because that's all he is. He is very sharp and very painful. I appreciate it if he would just stop. The existing in general, but... There goes his stupid tail, his stupid Steve tail. At the very least, I only need to fight him until I get the plate. After that, don't have to fight him anymore. We never have to see Steve again. Until the next time. What? What? What did you do? Are you stupid? Steve, are you stupid? He's just, you know what? Maybe Steve is just a silly guy. Silly guy who's trying to kill us violently. But maybe he's just a little silly guy. Not going to stop me from turning him into pants though. Alright, come down here. Down here, I'm gonna trap him. Goodbye, Steve. Terrible dreams. Or wait, would it be bitter dreams? I don't know. GG, everyone. Oh hey, 180, how's it going? How's the hunts? Terrible. I'm fighting Steve and I haven't gotten his thing yet. I need to get his plates. So that way I don't have to look at him anymore. Well, hey Max, how's it going? Oh, wow, a lot of old names are showing up today. Playing Monster Hunter 4 and getting your butt kicked by Gold Rathian. Was she? Was she always difficult? How's it going next? Next. Next. I am actually screwing up names now. It's not just text-to-speech. It's infecting me. Oh no.
Yes. Of course. Come back anytime.
And on do I have an investigation. Doing alright playing some Guild Wars 2. That's Guild Wars 2, right? I'm becoming text-to-speech itself. Okay, that's just a fate worse than death. No, I don't have any investigations. Alright, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I've never played Guild Wars 2, but I've heard very good things about it. Her thread is actually one of the best MOs out there.
Make sure you're prepared.
No. I wouldn't know because I played Final Fantasy XIV. You guys know the meme. You guys know about the credibly acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV now with the expanded free trial. Yeah, they are better in the world. Well, okay. Personally, I think they're much better in Rise. But I don't know, I kind of. I kind of just prefer how they handled those two in Rise as opposed to World. I mean, they're basically the same, but you know, main difference is that in Rise they have the big attacks that kill you instantly. If your armor isn't leveled enough. Okay, no joke. I learned in Monster Hunter Rise. For Charge Blade because I was playing Elemental Charge Blade before I did Screaming. I learned that you actually don't want the levels of attack. I mean that is true, but you actually want to put in defense. And let me explain why. So it turns out, the dragon conversion skill. You know, the one that takes all of your elemental resistances and pours them into elemental attack. It turns out all of those can being buffed by leveling defense. It's not as big of a buff, but it is noticeable. And then you can put in things like Furious and like, you know, all of the elemental resistance skills.
Immense quest by order of the guild. A supply shipment's coming.
And it really elevates the damage that you get by Why did I spawn over here? Oh wait, I remember why. It really elevates the entire weapon. Alright, now that I'm done ranting or, talking about things you guys don't care about. Guild Wars 2, never played it, what's it actually like? I'm genuinely curious. From what I understand, it's an isometrical game. Kind of like what's it called? Kind of like the Hablo. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that. I might be thinking of... I might be thinking of Path of Exile. I know that game is pretty popular. What you were interested in. On this wound, I need to get the wound, I need to get my buff. Where's the wound? Found me. Okay, this is a weird question. Because my mind is on a crack. Because my mind is in mind. Steve. I'm trying to talk to my viewers while I am destroying you. Steve is just so inconsiderate. Oh crap. Oh, I need healing. I need healing. I need healing. I need healing. Help. Thank you. I need healing. Me every moment of every day. Okay, it didn't mean to do that. That's fine. So weird question. A lot of people. S. A lot of people kind of try to decide what you should do in games you play nowadays. Like for example Monster Hunter. What is like something you guys heard, like what's like the most? Most meta thing, but then it turned out to just not be fun. For this game, for example, I hear people say that you don't want to use elemental life. Or like elemental, whatever isn't worth it. Or the late game monsters. I hear people say that. Savage Axe. It ruins the charge blade for you. Well, the good thing about that is, technically speaking, you don't have to use it. Like okay, it is very strong. But from my experience, you can kinda do it like how I did it in Monster Hunter World. Where you don't explicitly have to, Always use that. Like maybe for some monsters doing the discharge would be better. You know. Now personally I use the axe against Steve because I hate him. You want to use element, but you don't want to build for it. I mean, pretty much, yeah. I didn't even get the thing I needed. It's fine. Let's just take a break from fighting Steve and help out Thistle. Yet people do really like Blast, and maybe a little too much if you ask me, like. Blast is good. But I don't think it's like so good I need to always build around it. The issue with Blast is that it's, in my opinion at least, much less consistent than just doing elemental damage. You're working on fashion right now. May I see it? Oh, what was I saying? Right, Blast isn't consistent. Mainly because of the fact that it is actually a status ailment. And not so much like a pure damage boost. Now Blast is handy. Because Blast also does part damage. But this is probably the biggest but in the world. It's not the answer to everything. Yes, it also does fall off. It falls off and it takes longer and longer to repeatedly apply it. Personally, I think it's good if you need to break a specific part. Or like you struggle to break that specific part because it's hard to reach. Blast can probably help with that. But personally, I prefer exploiting monster weaknesses. And that means I generally prefer hitting element. Well, yeah, of course, until you hit the cap, but point is, no matter what, using elements, in my opinion, is always a net positive. It's a lot more consistent. Ah, that's partially wrong. I'll explain in a moment. Still love that song. Last is more consistent for most weapons against Megatron.
Yeah.
Yes, but like you said, when his wings are charged. Yo. Elemental damage is much stronger. Not only that, but when the wings are wounded, elemental damage is actually stronger. I don't know how many people actually know this,
Counting on you.
but wounds buff elemental damage quite a bit from what I recall. Now, of course, wounds aren't exactly reliable. But take for example the banana. The banana with the rail gun on his head. Oh yeah, they would have that data, would they? So like for the banana, the hit zone of like. I don't remember what they are, but let's just say they're the wings. Say the elemental hit zone for the wings if you're using ice is 20. For anyone who doesn't know. Head zone values are like percentages. So, let's take my weapon. My weapon has 200 dragon damage, but really that should be 20 dragon damage. Just remove the 0 at the end and you have the actual elemental value of the blade. So, what is 20% of 200? Are you posted request? Yeah, I might as well. Yep, it's 40.
I'm counting on you.
Or, well, in this case it would actually be 4, because again, remove the 0 at the end and you get the actual value. So that's only doing. For elemental damage per hit on that specific hit zone. Now I forget what the hit zone value has to be in order to be considered a weak point. But I think you guys get the point. The hit zone values are percentages. Yeah, you can't remove the loaded values. So that said, when you wound the wings, let's say, that then makes the hit zone 45%.
Okay, let's be on our way.
Which is a much, much bigger jump. In comparison. Weakness exploit activates on 45 plus hit zones. Yeah, but that's for physical and we were talking about elemental. Elemental damage is not necessarily affected by weakness exploitation. Since elemental damage, as far as I remember anyway, does not factor into critical hits. Unless you get that one skill on your weapons. Speaking of, that actually reminds me.
Thanks! That helped!
Element doesn't have a weak zone value. I'm pretty sure it does actually, but whatever, that's not important. That actually reminds me so. For anyone who hasn't seen the news regarding this game. So an update 4. Something I was supposed to happen in Title Update 3 was moved up to next week. Next Wednesday, to be exact. Don't know where you got that from, it doesn't matter. Point is, I'm talking about something different now. Anyway, so. An update for Title Update 3 was pushed to next Wednesday. And it's the update for random talismans. Now I'm personally actually looking forward to that update. The randomized talismans will include both armor skills and weapon skills. So you're no longer just locked to have it. The talismans only have armor skills. You can have both now. If you ask me, that is a godsend. You can't wait for random talismans. It's back into the talismans. Talismans mine for us. I don't mind it as long as... Keep the good parts of Rise talismans and remove the bad parts. What I mean by good parts is... being able to actually select what skills you want. But when I say bad parts, I mean having to. Oh, that is true. They're going to have decoration things as well, so that makes building even better. But one thing that did annoy me about talisman grinding in Rise was actually the fact that you had to do a bunch of quests in order to see your results. I actually don't like that. I prefer to just get the results instantly, you know. And then worry about it. Going on quest to get materials for the talisman and yeah. Yeah, and it was really annoying in my opinion. Especially if you go on 10 quests. And you finally get the results and it's none of these are even one I wanted, you know. That's the most annoying thing to me. How am I alive right now? He didn't mind that. Well, yeah, when you already get what you need, it's not that much of an issue. But for me, like, my playthrough before I started streaming, it was a nightmare. It was a genuine nightmare to try and make the talisman I needed. Remember how I told you guys that? Sirius works really well. 4 elemental charge blade. It took forever to get Furious onto a talisman. It took so long that I was actually getting really mad. Alright, come over here. Sir, you are not coming over here. I'm over here, buddy. Okay, that works too. It'll be immediate because of what we already have. Maybe we actually. That's actually a good point. I didn't even think about that. Alright, keep slapping him on the head. Eventually he'll understand that he has not been a nice alligator. We're learning something new today. That's what we're doing. Crap, I didn't grab onto him. I'm just not good enough. You missed. You missed, idiot. No, that's bad. That's bad. Live. Hey, your face is stupid. Alright, we got them. Wait, do we got him? No, not yet. There we go. Okay, I actually do like the claw here. I don't know, like in Monster Hunter World. I hated it, right? And even after playing through a world again and not really minding it as much, I would still prefer if it just wasn't there, you know. But I don't know, I don't really mind it being used in the underwater segment. Oh, hello. Can you stop doing that tail slap, please? That's why you play the ice mod. I know. That's the thing. And what do you guys ask me before if I would use that mod? I decided against. Because it's just like. No, I gotta play the way the developers intended. Even if that way was pretty painful. Yeah. Wasn't always painful, you do get used to it. I wouldn't say it's good. Yeah, the tenderizing is the worst part. And I'm glad that tenderizing is just a normal thing now.
Let's head back.
I must prefer it being a normal thing that naturally occurs. Also GG, everyone. That went a lot better than Steve. Speaking of, do we want to fight Steve again or you guys want to do something else? Oh yeah, I absolutely prefer the wounding system. Like if I had to choose the tenderizing system or the wounding system. Would. System, no questions asked.
Quest accepted.
I'm going to help out Thistle. I have no idea what Thistle is up to, but I'm helping out. I don't. Oh, okay, well. I wasn't allowed to join. I don't hate the wounding system, I actually do like it. Yeah, it does kinda take away from the... Oh, you just finished the quest? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it does take away from the normal tripping system. But I don't really find it as much. Because I think you can still trip the monster even if you don't exploit a wound. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but I distinctly recall that. Put it. I'm sorry, I saw something on Twitter. That may. My brain stopped for a moment. Okay, what are we doing next?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we can fight Steve. I don't know, I really want to.
See you again.
And I want to
Hunter.
fight State right now. Hold on, let me make sure.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have anything there. Okay, Steve, time again. Now you want to know what I saw. I'll post it in the...
I'm counting on you.
Thank you. I'll post it in the Discord server. Give me 1 second. Well, I don't know. I don't know if she would be okay with that. You know what? It's forever going to be a mystery. You guys are never gonna know. It could be anything really. It could be even the funniest thing you guys will ever see in your lives, except no, you won't actually see it, because you're not going to see it. That's why I've decided no one gets to see it. Oh, you have a Steve investigation. Does it have a guaranteed plate? Yes, I think that's all I need. Can I put my wish list anywhere? There it is. Yeah, I only need the plate. Hey, I'm not sure if you noticed this, but your lance is fuzzy. No plate? Does it have like a guaranteed rare material? Let me see. I think that's the guaranteed rare material. I think that's what I would want, so yeah, sure, why not?
Make sure you're prepared.
I'm sorry, Thistle. I'm sorry. Oh. After this quest I am helping Thistle. You know what? All of us are helping Thistle. Thistle needs a lot more help than I do. Look at him. Look at that evil pine cone. Oh crap. I'm going to mount him. You know what? You know what? I don't think you deserve. I don't think you deserve to be called Steve, to be honest. No, you're not bad. I just feel like helping. I'm trying to not really focus too much on what I'm trying to do. Mainly since I don't really have a lot of goals. At least not right now. I'm bleeding. Oh wow, the rations actually do work. You tried, sir. Oh, he's an angry pine cone. Never mind, he's on the ground. Hey Steve, your face is stupid. I won't let Steve destroy our world. We must destroy Steve before it's too late. Okay, to further cement the suspicions that I am a film buff of some sort. Have any of you guys seen the Fantastic Four? And I'm not talking about the First Steps one. I'm talking about the original Fantastic Four. The one that has, what's his name? The one that has Chris Evans as Johnny Storm. The first time I ever saw it as a kid was when I was a kid. But I didn't remember anything about it. Yeah, the original one. I didn't remember a single thing about it. But I found it in our collection. Along with Steve, do you mind? I'm trying to tell a story. Found it in our collection along with the second movie and I decided, you know what, I might as well. I see no issues with this. What could possibly go wrong? Now you guys are going to have to correct me if I'm wrong. But I recall it was not actually a well-liked movie. They were going to make it a comedy, but thanks to Spider-Man, they did a more serious approach. Well, I'm glad they didn't make it a comedy. So I watched both Fantastic Four movies. After I watched The Princess Bride because the Princess Book Bride is really good. I genuinely love that movie, but I watched it after that and Steve. Thief Buddy. People liked the first one. It was the Silver Surfer one that people hated. Yeah, I actually thought the first one was pretty decent. I didn't think it was amazing. But for what it was, I thought it was actually pretty decent. It's Snow. It's no Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man. What it is, I enjoyed it. The second one. The second one is titled It's titled Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer. But really, it should be called Johnny Storm.
This is a rare research opportunity.
And I can't think of a subtitle. Like, okay, it starts off with the whole plot of oh, Reed and Susan are getting married and it's so exciting and I didn't get the stupid plate. And I mean, that's fine. Yeah, I don't know why they made him a gas cloud. Like when he is approaching Earth, like when he is passing by. I think it is Saturn. The silhouette is what he normally looks like. Like with the big angular horns and what have you. But when he actually reaches the planet, he's a giant clap. I really didn't like that. But really, the movie was about Johnny Storm.
I'm counting on you.
And it's hard to even say that. Because all he really does is like, be obnoxious and cause more issues than actually help. And then, you know, he gains the ability to absorb everyone's powers.
Let's be on our way.
And he's the one who ultimately beats up Doom. I thought Doom was he was kind of out of character in that movie. And I say that for a reason. Now, I'm not an expert in the Fantastic Four. I think they're cool. I know what their whole team is about and I like them, but I don't know them. However, I do know. That is true, they barely bring up his home country but... Anyway, about Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom is evil. Nice. The octopus just... Why is he over there? What is happening? Where are you going? Dr. Doom is evil, but he doesn't like it. He doesn't hate the world or want the world to be destroyed. He wants to rule the planet like that's him. That's his ultimate goal. And I think many times they make it a point that, yeah, he's actually a very capable, incompetent leader. And he could make the world better if he wasn't evil and constantly feeding his greed. I bring that up because, oh, it's dead. In the second movie. You know they bring him back because you got to have Dr. Doom. He's the arch nemesis of the Fantastic Four. You always got to have him. What I dislike about how they portrayed him in the second movie was when he had the surfboard. And that's going to sound very silly out of context, but trust me, it makes sense. The surfboard. I don't like how He. He just takes the surfboard and he's like, ha, I have the MacGuffin and now I'm going to be evil. Hey yo, everyone else is like Doom. Doom, listen. If you don't return the board, the planet is going to be destroyed. Now personally, I think a very Dr. Doom response to that would be, oh, then I'll just save the planet using the power of the board. Yeah. Something like that. Like not really giving it up, but recognizing like what it's doing, you know. Does that make sense to you guys? But no, in the movies. Well, in that movie, he's just evil. There's not really much nuance to it. He's probably just doing it to spite Red, I guess. Which I mean, that would be in character, but he's also not trying to actively destroy the world. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong there, but that's how I understand Dr. Doe. So I really didn't like that part of the first, not the first movie. The second movie. The first movie I liked a lot more. It is more of an origin story which... There are so many superhero origin stories that... It is actually kind of tiresome. I think that's kind of why the Superman movie. The more recent one for you guys. I think that's why I kind of just skipped over the origin story. It just gives you text. Like, yeah. The Superman. We all know him. He landed on Earth. He was raised by farmers and he. You know, he started being Superman and he, for the first time ever, lost a battle. It's just like right into the action. And I much prefer that. They do still give exposition.
Research opportunity. Can't let it go to waste.
But I feel it's much better than just doing the origin story again. They did it with Spider-Man too, yeah. Like. At least, to be fair, with Spider-Man and Superman, we know who they are. Like those two are like some of the most popular superheroes ever, right? Also GG, everyone. Yeah, exactly. It does take up valuable screen time. Now, of course, when you have a less established character. Or like a character not a lot of people really know about. Yeah, no issue. I think it's a very, very well done movie and still good today. What? What makes me like it so much is... Honestly, it's just Tony. It's seeing you know this. I kind of want to say billionaire weapons guy. slowly becoming a hero. Realizing what he needs to do. And overall, I really like that. And yeah, it's an origin story, but
Come on over.
you can forgive it because 1, it's well done, and 2, that was the first Iron Man movie ever. Yeah, another movie I actually watched recently. The Amazing Spider-Man. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about The Amazing Spider-Man. Compared to the Tobey Maguire trilogy, I will always prefer the Tobey Maguire trilogy. That said, I do still enjoy the first Amazing Spider-Man. I do think that's a good movie in its own right. Even if it doesn't really do much that's better or new characters that are brought to live action should always get an origin story, yeah. Unless you're Ant-Man. Okay, I say that partially as a joke. I don't think Ant-Man is bad, but I got it for amazing. Okay, look at me when I'm not trying with the bowling. I do amazing, but when I am trying I do horribly. Yeah, Andrew Garfield is a good Spider-Man in my opinion, but you like how it told us all? I think it tells everyone anytime anyone gets an A rank. But I do enjoy The Amazing Spider-Man. I don't think it's nearly as good as Spider-Man 1, but I do like it for what it is. Also, it's kind of neat to see the Lizard. He's a pretty obscure Spider-Man villain in my opinion. They don't really do a lot with him honestly. We are still horribly out of sync. Yes, fireworks for our performance. Amazing Spider-Man 2 though. It's not good. I don't hate it, but it's the Gwen stuff. It's the Gwen Stacy stuff. I don't think she's a bad character. I don't like her a little more than MJ. Like a tiny bit more. But at the same time, the second movie they just kept going on with that. They're still dating, but wait. Peter promised her dad. But wait, they still want to be together. But wait, Peter promised her dad. Yeah. Dance party time. I really didn't like that. I really didn't like that part. Oh no, is it done? Ah. Alright, what are we? What are we hunting next to everyone? You know what I always go on about? Like movies that I enjoy and like and what have you. What's one I dislike? I don't want to go for the easy answers like the ones you guys are probably thinking about already. Do I have any movie hot takes? I enjoy Thor Ragnarok. Like I genuinely enjoy that movie. I know a few people who don't. And think that like. It was. What's the phrase I'm looking for? They didn't like how they treated the Thor in that movie, and I can kind of get that. But you also have to remember the movie before it was Thor: The Dark World. I have not seen Thor: Love and Thunder and not really interested in that one. What are some other hot takes? My movie hot takes? Let's see. I enjoyed all 3 Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. I still think Tobey Maguire is the best. I think Thistle left in rage. Thistle is just like. Oh no, everyone's leaving. Everyone's just like, no. Can't deal with this. I am unsubscribing. I cannot handle your garbage opinions. I can't believe you enjoy Thor Ragnarok. I'm going to dislike this stream and I'm going to leave a mean comment about how you like Thor Ragnarok and the Tom Holland Spider-Man. How could you? How could my streamer do this? You didn't, but you'll pretend you did. What are some other hot takes? I don't know. I don't think I really have a lot of unpopular opinions. Actually. How do you guys feel about Iron Man 2 and 3? How do you guys feel about those two? I need to gauge your opinions. I fully agree with Iron Man 2, partially agree with Iron Man 3. I do kind of like that one. Granted, I think it's the inferior movie like out of the three. No, I'd say 2 is the worst. Didn't watch them, I don't even remember them. Maybe. Maybe you're better off that way. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I didn't like WandaVision. I know that's not technically a movie, but I'm counting it anyway. I didn't like that one. It is kind of boring to me. And it was weird because like, all my friends who also watched it, they enjoyed it. And it's just like, I don't know if they watched the same thing. Let's see, let's see, let's see. They probably haven't watched any movie that came out after 2010 maybe. It was good up until they revealed everything that fell apart. Oh. What gets me personally is the whole her trapping an entire town. I don't like that. I'm really trying to think. Oh, I don't care that much for The Lion King. Specifically the animated one, not the one that they claim to be live action. I don't really care for The Lion King that much. I'm not saying it's bad. It just doesn't interest me. I know a lot of people genuinely love The Lion King and I understand why. I just not into it. We're gonna fight, Steve. Fight Steve because I want his stupid plate. That's not dropping.
Quest accepted.
The best movie ever made was the first SpongeBob movie. And there are no other SpongeBob movies. You don't need the other SpongeBob movies. There's no reason to have them, you already have perfection. First his plate, then his bowl. We're going to take everything from Steve, okay? We're going to take everything from him. Probably give some of it to Butternut and Mayo. What else? What else?
Hope you find something useful.
This isn't really unpopular anymore, but I don't think Spider-Man 3 is that bad. But I mean, everyone's like, everyone I know is. Yo, they watched the movie as a kid. They didn't really like it for whatever reason. Then, you know, watch it again and they're like, you know what? It's not actually that bad. That would be an unpopular opinion if it didn't become a popular opinion. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of unpopular takes. And the ones I feel are very tame. Oh, actually I do have one. I do have one. This might actually make some of you guys mad. I have not seen The Dark Knight. The Christian Bale Batman. And I am not really that interested in it. I did see the Batman. The one with what was his name? The Twilight guy. I forget his name. I did like that one. I thought that one was good. Although I will admit it is kind of hard to see sometimes. I thought it was weird that it was PG-13. It felt like an R-rated movie at points. But I like it because because that's what Batman is, right? He's a detective. Not some like super dark mysterious loner man who's super edgy. No, he's just a detective. Who dresses like a bat. Yeah, I've genuinely never seen The Dark Knight. I'm not even sure if that's the right name. Everyone says like, it's such a good movie. It's the best Batman movie ever, I think. I think that's what people say. I'm just not really that interested in it. Actually. In general, I'm not really interested in the DC superhero movies. I think they do a lot better with cartoons and animation. It's like top-tier superhero movie. Listen. Is it Sam Raimi Spider-Man? That's the question we have to ask here. If it's not, then it's not considered the best to me. Actually, another unpopular opinion. I enjoy Avengers Endgame and the more questionable aspects about it don't really bother me that much. Okay, that's sort of a lie. The only part that kind of bothers me is the ending part, Captain America. Because of how they established how time travel works. It doesn't really make sense that that happened. Hello. Unless they did a Legacy of Kain thing where that version of Captain America already existed. And okay, I'm going to have to explain time travel and the Legacy of Kain really quick. Okay. So in Legacy of Kain. What? When in Soul Reaver 2. When Raziel and Kain travel back in time. Kain explained that nothing they do there will change anything. Because does it already happen? What he meant by that was like, if the flow of time is a river, and well, I don't know. I don't think that's a good metaphor. Say it's like drawing a line. Whatever happens in that line happened and nothing changes. So say you travel back in time. And you're there doing whatever in that time period. And then you go back into the future. Nothing has changed now. Well, that's because the past already happened. And you were just experiencing it because you existed in the past. You just didn't know it until you went back in time. Does that make sense to you guys? What I'm saying is,
Set a bomb. All set.
time travel and the Legacy of Kain is more like just fulfilling what's already happened. So that's the only way I can actually explain it. Why Captain America? Yeah. Was at the lake when he was like, you know, super old and what have you. That version of Captain America. The version that went to return the stones and the hammer. He had to have already existed in the past and, you know, got with Peggy. So him traveling into the past. And, you know, spending the rest of his life with Peggy. It technically already happened. And you know, I don't know why I'm trying to explain my thought process into trying to rationalize this. It's a movie. It's a superhero movie.
This is a rare research opportunity. Can't let it go to waste. Material from your wish list. Wait, was that the
Oh,
list of what you
finally.
needed?
I finally got it. You know, talking about the convoluted rules of time travel works.
Come on over. You have any requests?
Does any of what I said make sense to you
Watch
guys?
this.
Lend me another satisfied customer.
No, I think everyone just unsubscribed. That's fair. Alright, it's time. No. You want me to try and explain it again? Please, please don't make me. There we go. Alright, now to edit the colors a little more. Don't really like the blue trim going on there. Here you feel it's like navy blue, no. Maybe like a silver. Make it silver. Now I don't really like that too much either. My power, should I make the trimming? I don't know. We can watch the VOD. Be sure to watch the top quality VR in order to understand my weird justification for the time travel in Avengers Endgame. This is the content you guys all subscribe for, right? Fox blue is the best blue. Well, okay, there you go. There's my boy. I said my blue. No, I don't really like that either. Darker. Okay, that's better. What colors change here? That changes the well. The gloves are kind of green. On the way I haven't even adjusted the colors. Give me like a gold, like a shimmering gold. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. And what changes here? What if I... No, I don't really like the gold. I really like the gold there. I figure out like some other color. There we go, get in my signature colors. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. I can fix this. There we. Yeah. You know, I actually like this. What do you guys think? Is it good as it is? It would probably be easier to see if it was smaller. Or if the weapon was smaller, can I hide the weapon? I think I can. Looks amazing, thank you, I worked hard on it. How do I hide the weapon? No, that's not what I wanted. Stop it. And me do the things that I want. There we go. You know what? I like it. The skirt will probably grow on me. I think this is actually. I think this is actually the first armor set I've made that incorporates gold. I don't know, I think it looks good. In Monster Hunter World I was sober, so in this one I'm gold. It needs a helmet. I feel like it needs a helmet or like something on my head. Or very long and beautiful hair. I prefer a long and beautiful hair, honestly. No. Ears would be funny, but no. Oh wait, hold on. Would it work?
Do you have any requests?
Ah. Try to get the right color. It's like about there now. I don't really like it that much. No. Yeah, I'm not really feeling any of these. That's horrifying. No, I don't really want to use those. No. It's not. There's not a lot of helmets that I really like. The eternal struggle finding a good helmet. MMM. I wish I had the long and beautiful hair that I had in Monster Hunter World. Wait. Right. Now I'm not feeling that. Yeah, nothing's really standing out to me. Aside from this, a little guy, he's the best little guy. Look at him. No.
My hammer is yours anytime.
Yeah, not feeling any of them. It's fine as it is. Well, on what dance is that? Is it the cool dance? This is what you call a cool dance. No, I kind of hate it. There we go, much better. I don't know why I like this one so much. Alright, is there anything else we want to hunt before we close things out? I mean, you guys probably want to hunt me right now after saying that I've never seen The Dark Knight. I forget, is The Dark Knight a trilogy? It is. Oh, it is, yeah. What are they? Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises. You know what? I might have actually seen a little bit of Batman Begins. Yeah, I might have wasn't Morgan Freeman in Batman Begins. I want to say he was. I think I saw that one at least. And I'm not sure. It had Liam Neeson. I might be thinking of a different movie then. A movie that also happened to have Christian Bale. It would be very funny.
Quest accepted.
Might as well. That way I can break in the new fashion. Actually, I forgot I need to look at weapons too. I forgot weapons are important to fashion as well. And we actually get layered weapons now. Steve one is okay. What's a good-looking weapon? It's a big bell. The big bell would be funny. Wait, I think I have. Oh no, I don't have that. Never mind. Oh, wait. That would look pretty cool. That would be pretty cool actually. What about sword and shield? I have almost every sword and shield. What am I talking about? Oh, that works.
How can I serve?
That really works actually. And well, I'll do that in my own time. Oh yeah, wasn't there some new movie with Liam Neeson?
Commence quest by order of the guild.
You guys will have to correct me if I'm wrong there. I heard it's actually pretty good. But I don't really know if I want to watch it. A part of me kind of wants to. Kind of just wants to watch Superman again. Mr. Chicken Best Boy. Please stand still as I play my songs for you. That Superman movie was good. It really was, yeah. I enjoyed it so much. And I know I said previously I don't really care for them DC movies that much. I must prefer their animation. Okay. You guys want to know a cartoon I grew up with? One that I really enjoyed. One cartoon I grew up with and really enjoy was Batman Beyond. It was that. The 90s Spider-Man. Hey. And what was it? What was it? Okay, I actually don't really care for Ed, and Eddie. I don't think it's bad at it just never really clicked with me. Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's what I'm trying to think of. That's another movie cartoon I grew up with. We have the entire box set for Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's how I actually watched it. Genuinely one of the best animated series I've seen. And I have seen quite a few. SpongeBob is one of them. It might come as a shock to you guys, but I am very cultured. I have watched SpongeBob before. Did the SpongeBob is top tier? That's true. And more specifically the first 3 seasons. Yeah, a little bit of season 4. Okay, SpongeBob still has good moments and good episodes. But it will never reach the peak that was SpongeBob seasons 133 and the SpongeBob movie. It is peak cinema. It is the best movie ever made. Are you guys okay? You guys know the scene where SpongeBob and Patrick have to get back up to the car. And they have to infiltrate that bar. I forget the name of it. Whoa, whoa, why? Why are you so big? Why he's passive? He's so big in comparisons to the one we're fighting. Anyway, the scene when they're at the bar and... You know, the guys are like the... Like the owner or like the bouncer, they don't really say what he is. But you know he goes. All bubble-blowing babies will be beaten senseless by every able-bodied patron of the bar. My mom and I have that memorized like. It is ingrained in our brains that like a rule or whatever. We used to quote it so much when I was a kid, and even today, like years later, we can still quote it perfectly. There's another huge one. I think that one's actually bigger. Hey, buddy. Why are you guys massive? Why are we going after the little one? Hey, you know what? We're going to be humane. Alright, let him go to bed. He's just a sleepy guy and you're huge. Is that a gold crown? Oh, I can't tell. That was a gold crown. Tiny. Alright, with all that said, I'm getting tired. And we're out of time. Thank you all for joining me today and helping me realize that. Yeah, I'm kind of a movie buff. Also for next week, just letting you all know ahead of time. He's a short king bird. Letting you all know ahead of time. Next Monster Hunter stream will be on next Wednesday. Because of the update coming out. So. No clue what to do on Monday next week. But. Tomorrow, not tomorrow, Wednesday, we will be continuing Final Fantasy X. And then. And then Thursday I will be returning to a game I never finished. Because my save file got corrupted. But with all that said, thank you all for joining me today. Thank you all for the hunts. And as always, stay Foxy. Hey, don't hit my cat. Now hitting my cap. Sniff doesn't deserve it. Anyway, goodbye everyone. So I'm leaving. I'm leaving you. Don't get me to you. Don't get me waving goodbye. All right. Good night, everyone. Goodbye, Tyrant. Goodbye, Thistle. Goodbye, Phi. How dare you hit my cat? Goodbye, Dave. Goodbye, 180. Goodbye, Next. Goodbye, Trunks. Goodbye, Red. Yeah, everyone. Goodbye, Drew. Goodbye, Free Comet. I think that's everyone. Hopefully I see you on Wednesday for more sports adventures in Final Fantasy.